100 Edison 1 to have those power lines de-energized the next time you do any work around them. Stay smart, stay safe, stay back. ComEd, powering lives.
What's the best way to get rid of a timeshare that you don't want? Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline. We're a group of attorneys that help customers legally exit their timeshares. It's an easy process. We guarantee results or you pay nothing. Exit your timeshare today. Call now.
800-890-5957. 800-890-5957. That's 800-890-5957.
And welcome in, folks, to the local community hour here on WRMN, the voice of the valley and the talk of the town. We are broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Thank you, everyone, of course, for tuning in today. Thanks, everyone, for tuning into the morning show. Thank you, Dino, for sitting in for Sue. And thank you, of course, David, for being here. David Tizo, I guess you could say is the name. So, of course, the morning show, always a fun time. If you want to go back and rewatch it, of course, you can find it on our YouTube page, youtube.com/WRMN radio. Hey, if you haven't heard the news already, where's my bell? I got to get the bell here. If you haven't heard the news already, WRMN being a Fox Sports affiliate here in the Fox River Valley, that is, of course, WRMN Fox Sports. Exciting. We're going to be playing that on the stick here. Now, of course, for the other shows, we have the local community hour and, of course, the out to lunch segments. Those are still going to be available. It's going to be on the YouTube side of things. For the out to lunch show that I have here, you'll still be able to listen to me. You'll be able to hear that. That will be on the YouTube side of things. So I'll have my own little platform there that is for youtube.com. And of course, you'll be able to watch us there too. What I think is going to be really exciting about this is it gives me more of an opportunity to actually go out to places, kind of be like a Guy Fieri, right? And so that's something that we are trying to accomplish, that we're in the works with, currently trying to plan that out. And so that's something that I think is really going to be exciting about the Out to Lunch program, is it actually is going to be out to lunch. So especially as we make our way into that. So with the Fox Sports playing there too, of course, on the stick, that'll definitely help me in that sense to get all of that prepared. So it's going to be very exciting. It's going to be amplified. It's going to be a great experience. We'll still have, of course, interviews you'll be able to listen to as well. So we'll get into more details as time goes by. We appreciate everyone tuning in and being a part of the journey with us. But it's very exciting, Fox Sports. If you're not familiar with what Fox Sports is, I think most of us pretty much are. But again, it's a primary U.S. sport programming division of Fox Corporation. They offer comprehensive multi-platform coverage of major sporting events. So it includes some linear networks like Fox, FS1, and FS2, along with some digital properties as well too. So definitely cool to check out. You can also go to their website, foxsports.com, check out more information on there and see everything that is going on. So definitely check that out. We're excited to be an affiliate there and excited to be working with them to ensure that you get that coverage around the Fox River Valley area. How cool is that? And even a little bit further out there too. During this community hour, of course, we want to discuss with you things that are happening locally in the community. So let's go through it. We're going to start off here, of course, by going through the weather and temperatures, and then we'll hone in a little bit more on the details for the Pallet to Pallet event that's coming up tonight. I'm going to be out there. Sue's going to be out there, David and Dino. It's going to be a good time. We're excited to be speaking with a lot of really great businesses and organizations who will be out there. There's going to be an additional 7 more this year than last year. So they're definitely packing in. The sales are already done. The tickets are already sold out. So it's a pretty exciting event to go through. And we'll go talk a little bit more about that coming up here in just a bit. But let's go through the forecast. I want to let you know what we have for the day today. Today's going to be a high of 70 degrees, about roughly 70. It's going to be variable amount of clouds and sunshine that we are seeing currently right now. It is eventually going to get cloudy and some rain is predicted for today. So again, currently right now it's 66 degrees. It does feel a little bit more like 58 degrees outside. Although I'd have to say, I would say maybe more like 62 degrees. It feels like I had to roll up my sleeves because I'm getting a little toasty. But today's a high of 70. It is going to be a variable amount of clouds with showers and scattered thunderstorms later today. Potential for severe thunderstorm will be coming up. Chance of rain is predicted at about 70%. We do see a low of 35 degrees coming up. It's going to be cloudy coming up for Tuesday. That's the 31st. Wednesday rolls around with April 1st. Coming up tomorrow. Today's the last day of March. So if you want to enjoy the month of March while it lasts, today is the last day to do so, because coming up tomorrow, it is already the month of April. Heading on into tomorrow for Wednesday, we see a considerable amount of cloudiness. We are going to start off the month with some chillier temperatures, a little bit chillier with a high of 43. It does drop down to a low of about 38 degrees, overcast with some rain showers at times. Thunderstorms possible, chance of rain at 60% coming through for Wednesday. For Thursday, this is on the 2nd of April, as we know it, the day after April 1st. We see a high of 70 degrees. It's going to be rain showers early, and then an increasing amount of winds and some thunderstorms developing later in the day. Chance of rain coming up for Thursday is at 90% chance. Heading on into Thursday night, we see showers in the evening and then clearing overnight. Chance of rain at 60% chance, and that is going to be a low of about 44 degrees coming through. That'll be for Thursday. For Friday, the 3rd of April, we see here a high of 57. Intervals of clouds and sunshine will be coming through. We see it dropping down to a low of about 41 degrees coming through. That'll be for Friday night. Showers and thunderstorms likely. Chance of rain predicted to be at about 80% chance. So that's going to be coming up for Friday. For Saturday, we see here a high of 50 degrees, light rain early and then remaining cloudy with showers in the afternoon. That high, near 50 degrees, chance of rain at 70%, dropping down to 31 as our low, cloudy skies coming through. That'll be for Saturday night. Heading on into Sunday, we do see a high of 49, mostly cloudy skies early, which will become partly cloudy later in the day. It does drop down to a low of about 31 degrees coming through, partly cloudy, and that's going to be for Sunday night. Heading on into Monday next week, we see a high of 57. So like I said, kind of starting off a little bit more on the not chillier side of things, but kind of typical for the month of April. So again, we see that high of 57 degrees, partly cloudy skies, and then we do see a low of 39 for Monday night. And then Tuesday, a week from today, we do see a high of 51, considerable amount of clouds early with some decrease in clouds later in the day. And then it does drop down to a low of 32 degrees coming up, and that'll be for Tuesday night. So definitely some good stuff. If you want to check it out, you can find more information posted on the website. That is weather.com. You can also take a look here and see some different top news stories as well. I know we talked a little bit about this yesterday during Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Artemis 2 countdown forecast is here. Mission to fly around the moon is set to launch on Wednesday. Wednesday is when that is. So if you want to check out that news article, you can find it. There's a couple other things here, of course, too. You can check out the top stories when it comes to severe thunderstorms. Here's another one. Beavers might be better at fighting climate change than we are. There's a couple other stories out there that you can also check out. And you don't want to miss out tomorrow's pink moon. Apparently that's going to be coming up. It's no April Fool's joke. There is supposed to be an actual kind of a pink moon. Now the moon isn't actually pink itself, but it's going to appear in such a way. So it's going to look like a giant round Easter egg. Or not really an Easter egg, but a moon, of course, because it is a moon and it's not an Easter egg. But it's going to be maybe that nice pink color, like a nice light pink Easter egg to say, hey, you know what? It's coming up to the season. So interesting, maybe some signs there. The time is 15 past the hour. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more here on the local community hour on WRMN. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a bit.
Are you suffering with anxiety, depression, PTSD, an eating disorder, or even a substance abuse problem? If it's causing problems at work or with your family, get help now at Insight Mental Health and Wellness. We can help and treat all types of depression and mental issues. We'll help you use your insurance to get away from it all to a beautiful, sunny, and tranquil vacation-like environment so you can recharge yourself. And with a Family Medical Leave Act, you could take the time off you need from work. Plus, with the Affordable Care Act, your treatment could be 100% covered. If you're suffering from any kind of anxiety, depression, PTSD, eating disorder, or even a substance abuse problem, use your insurance and get away from it all. Come to sunny California. Call Insight Mental Health and Wellness now. 800-419-0287. 800-419-0287. 800-419-0287. That's 800-419-0287.
Fitting in shouldn't be hard, whether in life, on the court, or in the classroom. At Elgin Community College, you could find your place alongside those expanding their horizons, exploring rewarding careers, and achieving their dreams. A place for doers, thinkers, and believers. At ECC, we see you, we believe in you, and you'll fit right in. Learn more at elgin.edu/belong.
Lanier in transition, hits the three, and a sign of life from Knoxville. Playing, driving right. Lob for Brazil and a two-hand slam. 6 on the clock. Now with 5, he drives on Maddox. Right elbow is raised, spins to the foul line. Jumper up, and it rattles in at the buzzer.
Don't miss any of this year's action on the road to the Final Four with Westwood One's exclusive coverage of the men's and women's NCAA tournaments.
Sweet 16, all the way to the championship, here in the Fox River Valley on WRMN.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
And welcome back, folks, to the local community hour here on WRMN. We are going to talk a little bit here about the Pallet to Pallet event that's going to be coming up tonight. It starts at 5:30 and it runs until 8:30. I'm going to be out there in my purple shirt here today, unless something happens, like I spill a drink on it and then I have to go home and change before I go. But with that being said, yeah. I'm going to be out there. Sue will be there, David Tees and Dino. It's going to be a good time. We're looking forward to it. And lots of really, really cool businesses are going to be featured there too. Like I did mention a little bit earlier here and throughout the week, an additional 7 different restaurant and businesses are going to be there featured, 7 more than last year. So They're going to have, I know that Emily was talking to me a little bit and saying that they had to kind of rearrange the space a little bit more so they had enough room for 7 more of those. So definitely a good event to go to. It's coming up tonight. I know that the ticket sales online are officially out, so they're done. But again, you can go to in person to check it out as well, to get your tickets in person. So it's pallet to pallet. It's coming up tonight. It's from 5:30 until 8. That registration is sold out. You can still donate, though. So if you'd like to donate, make a donation to them, of course, you can do that. There's still time to do so. We've got our tickets ready to go. I want to give you a little bit of an insight on some of the businesses that are going to be available out there. I won't spoil, of course, what they have because I actually don't even know specifically what they're going to be featuring there. You won't know until you go there. But I'll give you a little bit of a rundown on what some of the general food options that you might be able to expect seeing there. So one of them that's on the list that's going to be featured at the Pallet to Pallet event tonight is Be a Unique Latin Kitchen. Now, they're located at 74 South Grove. They do offer some vegan options as well, too, for folks out there. They offer local, fresh, and Latin cuisine. Authenticity and love are in the heart of everything that they create. So if you want to go to their website, you can find it at experiencetheflavor.com. That is, again, Be a Unique Latin Kitchen. They offer local fresh flavors. So you can try, of course, some different rice dishes. They do offer, let's see what else they have, on their menu. You can do quesadillas and yuca fries, so you might even see some yuca fries there. The yuca fries actually sound pretty good. That sounds pretty good, the yuca fries. I'm not quite sure what even are yuca fries. Yuca fries, okay. Cassava fries, crispy, creamy alternative to potato fries made by peeling, boiling, and then frying or baking the starchy tuberous root. Okay, all right. Well, if they happen to have it there, I think we're going to have to try that one out. That is those are the yuca fries. And also try different sandwiches and more. So they have a little bit of a menu there. It's just a couple things that are posted on their website. So you'll have to go out to the event to see specifically what they have. Or maybe you are a regular at the Be a Unique Latin Kitchen and you know exactly what they have already. Another place that's going to be featured at the Pallet to Pallet event tonight, hosted by Food for Good or Elgin, is the Kubo Sushi and Sake Lounge, or Sake Lounge. How do you pronounce that? Let me see. Let's see. Sake. Sake. I'm sorry. Excuse me. It's Sake. Or Sake. Nope, that's the incorrect one. AI, come on now. You tell me it's incorrect before I even say it. Okay, anyway. The correct way to say it is Sake. So that's what it is. It's a Sake Lounge. But it is Kubo Sushi, and they're going to be featured there at the Pallet to Pallet event coming up tonight. You get a combination of some traditional Japanese food and a slight Cali twist. So you get a little bit of the California twist featured in there too. They have the sushi, traditional sushi, so I'm thinking that because they're named Kubo Sushi, you'll be able to try some sushi tonight if you go to the Pallet to Pallet event. They also do have their Sake, which is a bar at the restaurant, and then they do have their lounge. But taking a look a little bit at their menu that they have, a good list of some quality cuisine options. You can view their menu at kubosushi.menufy.com for more information. Kind of get a little inside scoop on what they have to offer. You can try a kubi bowl. They have a bento box. They have shrimp and aname, vegetables. They have crab rolls. You could do tofu. They have takoyaki, which is those are the octopus dumplings. So you might be able to have that. Tartar pyramid, they've got that. Salmon and tuna. You can try some of that. Seaweed salad. So a lot of those good cuisine options that are, of course, the Japanese flair with a little bit of the Cali flair to it too. So that's something to possibly expect coming up tonight for them. That's Kubo Sushi. Another one, of course, is Danny's Pizza on Douglas. You'll enjoy the pizza. I know that they're going to be having their pizza there. Always very, very delicious, their pizza. And you can follow them. You can go there at their regular hours, business hours there. It's 231 Douglas Avenue in Elgin. Another place that's going to be featured is the Mosaic Kitchen and Cocktails. Now, this is a place that's actually located in Geneva. If you've ever been to the downtown Geneva area, it is the Mosaic Kitchen. Let me see if I can find it on the map here. I'm looking at the map and seeing. I don't see it on the map. Okay, looking at some of the pictures. Okay, so here it is. This is the Mosaic Kitchen. This is also going to be featured at the Palate to Palate event coming up tonight. So I want to take a little look and see what is going to be available. I might even go through these again during the Out to Lunch segment for some different listeners out there. But what are some things that are going to be featured that you could potentially see, not guaranteed that they're going to be there, but potentially see at the Palate to Palate event tonight from Mosaic Kitchen and Cocktails? They're going to be having, they have some vegan tagine, which is chickpea stew, baba ganoush. They also do have garden hummus, so you can probably get some hummus and some pita breads. They offer a Japanese A5 skirt steak that you can get on their menu. They do offer some cold dishes. They have some kebabs, so you might be able to get some kebabs. They have some things a la carte. You can do charcuterie and cheeses. They also do offer cocktails. So they have Irish coffee, espresso martinis, a couple different things, different styles of burgers too. You can even get some of them in small patty formation. So maybe we might be seeing some of those. They offer Mosaic salad. You can get fries, plain Jane burger and fries too, if you like some of that. But that's something maybe that you might be able to expect. Another place that's going to be featured, of course, here at the Palate to Palate event is I Smell Bacon Barbecue and Pub. Now, this is located in Hoffman Estates on Sutton Road. I've actually never heard of this place before, so this is definitely one I'm going to have to give a try. Check it out. They were recently awarded the Best New Year's Business of the Year 2024, so just a couple years ago. They do work well, it looks like here, with the Schaumburg Boomers, which is fantastic. Let's take a look at their menu and see just some options that they might have. They have something called the Big Texas Sampler, so you might be able to see this here. You can get egg rolls, jalapeno poppers, wings. So I definitely think that they're going to be sticking with quite a few of the different barbecue options. You can try egg rolls. They offer pickle spears that are fried. Pulled pork bombs, which are 2 deep fried bombs of pulled pork with cream cheese. That might be something you'll be able to try. They have their smoked wings, nachos, chicken sandwiches, pulled pork, briskets, and more. So you'll definitely be able to try some of that coming up tonight. Definitely some of the barbecue. Another place that's going to be featured, New Dragon Buffet. That's a great place to go to. Lots of great reviews. Many people I know have been there and enjoy it. I enjoy it myself. The New Dragon Buffet, I've been there a couple times, and it's a good place to check out, so I'm sure I will see some familiar items on their menu. Especially their almond cookies are very good at the New Dragon Buffet. They have like these almond cookies, and they also have these cookies that are almost shaped like hearts. They're very good at the New Dragon Buffet. And then another place featured is the Eastside Cafe. That's the coffee and wine bar. That's a good place to go to. That's in East Dundee. They are going to be featured at the Palate to Palate event coming up tonight. So those are just some of the many that are going to be available. If you want to take a look at the really cool list that's available out there, if you scroll through on their Facebook page, you'll be able to find it. There's another one that's fresh food. It's called Perk and Pickle, and their title is Fresh Food Dill With It is what they've got. Got a couple other ones. Le Cochon is going to be there. I know La Cosecha will also be there as well too. Very good place. There it is, La Cosecha. They have some really great tamales, and they recently released their strawberry tamale. I had them on the air about a month ago, so they did announce that. So if you want to check out some of that, Duke's Blues and Barbecues is going to be there. Portillo's, always good. Elgin Public House, Stewart's Cheesecakes. The list goes on and on. So definitely check it out. That'll be coming up tonight at 5:30, going on until 8:30. We hope to see you there. Stay tuned for more Local Community Hour up next here on WRMN AM 1410. We'll be back in just a bit.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
NBA, the Spurs beat the Bulls 129-114. On the ice tonight, the Blackhawks are home against the Jets. First win of the season for the White Sox. A 9-4 victory against Miami. Miguel Vargas blew the game open with a massive grand slam and 6 RBI. Cubs beat the Angels 7-2 last night. Edward Cabrera held the Angels to a hit and a walk through 6 scoreless innings. Illinois men's basketball heads to Indianapolis for the Final Four this weekend. It's the first time they've made the Final Four since 2005. They'll take on the UConn Huskies, a team chasing its third national title in 4 years. It's the 8th Final Four appearance for UConn. They're perfect 6-0 in national title games. Illinois in their 6th Final Four appearance. Their best result was 2005 when they were a national runner-up. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
Trust is earned. That's why I've stuck with Straight Talk. Same price since 2009 on Verizon's 5G network. Cause shoot, anyone can make a promise. Keeping it for years, that means something.
Now plans starting at $25 a month with 4 lines. Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Same price claim applies only to the base monthly price of our $45 plan from October 2009 to present.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
So I opened a restaurant and needed everything. Menus, signage, catering brochures.
Everything and then some.
I went to Staples. They printed it all and even suggested takeout menus.
One money pit with a side of fries.
But now at Staples, you get up to $125 off custom print orders.
$125 off. Now you're cooking. Brand your business in a big way at Staples.
That was easy.
Shop Staples in store, online, or in the app by 4/4 to unlock. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Do you ever crave a delicious treat, but that pesky guilt lingers over you? Well, you can have your dessert and eat it too. Desserts that's gluten-free, keto, vegan, and actually delicious. Yes, we're serious. At Desserts Without Regrets, located in Gilbert's, we bake for people who read labels. Custom cookies, celebration cakes, and treats made with clean ingredients and zero guilt. No walk-ins, because great dessert takes planning. Pre-order only at dessertswithoutregrets.com or call Daria at 312-610-9033. That's Desserts Without Regrets, because dessert should never be a regret. When tragedy strikes, you need more than a lawyer, you need a voice. Romanucci and Blandon fight for justice in cases of personal injury, wrongful death, civil rights, and medical malpractice. With over $1 billion recovered, their results speak loud. Call 312-458-1000 or visit rblaw.net. That's 312-458-1000. Romanucci and Blandon, national impact, personalized care. No fee unless they win. Proud supporter of America's First Responders Fest.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 71. A chance of showers and thunderstorms, leading to showers and thunderstorms later. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms likely, with a low around 35. Looking ahead to Wednesday, a chance of rain showers with a high near 42. Currently, it's 66 and partly cloudy. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The problem with radio is we can't show you our new box packed with a KFC snacker, 5 nuggets, fries, and a drink for just $7. So you'll just have to trust us when we say the crispy golden fried breading will make your mouth water. You'll have to trust us when we say this is a ridiculous amount of chicken for such a small price. And you'll have to really trust us when we insist that, yes, it really is only $7. $7 box feast from KFC. Trust us. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary. Tax, tips, and fees extra.
And welcome back, folks, to the local community hour here on WRMN AM 1410. We're broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. The time is approaching 35 past the hour. I wanted to take a little, excuse me, oh gosh, my throat today. I need to drink an extra water. We're looking here a little bit at the Travel Midwest, just a little bit here. I did go through the majority of the last segment talking about the Pallet to Pallet event and what are some of the businesses that are going to be featured out there and potentially some of the items that you might be able to try out. Taking a look here at Travel Midwest, it only looks like there is a very small incident that happened a little bit further out. It's in Lake County, so if you're planning on driving out further that way, I know it's outside of the Fox River Valley area, but it's just a little bit, there's some partial closing, westbound on Lake Cook Road at US 12. It does look like the estimated end time is supposed to be about now, so if I refresh the page, I wonder if that will eventually go away. It's still there, but it looks like they're getting that cleaned up there. Just a little bit of a partial incident, it does look like. So it does say expect delays due to a stall, it says. So that's really the only thing that I am seeing, at least as of right now, on travelmidwest.com. I wanted to read through this cute little news article with a very sweet little picture here, too, of these beautiful little kittens. Recently posted by KaneCountyConnects.com. Kane County Animal Control is inviting licensed Illinois rescues to join an online network. This was recently posted yesterday by the Kane County Connects staff. Kane County Animal Control is inviting licensed animal rescue organizations across Illinois to join its online rescue group to learn more about animals available for transfer and to strengthen collaboration in placing animals in need. The rescue group page provides participating organizations with access to additional photos, videos, and detailed information about animals currently housed in that facility. The platform also offers an opportunity for rescuers to better understand the transfer process and coordinate placements more effectively. To participate, organizations must hold a valid rescue license issued by the Illinois Department of Agriculture, agree to the group's rules and regulations, and complete an email verification process prior to acceptance. There is a list and availability on some links here. Licensed rescues interest in joining can request access on this Facebook group, or you can also find more information about the Kane County Animal Control. That is pets.kanecountyil.gov. They've got a really cute website that you can take a look at and find. They have, of course, their duties, investigating complaints, ensuring pet owners are instructed on proper procedures, ensure all domesticated dogs and cats over 4 months of age are vaccinated, and more. So they do have a list, of course, of the lost and found animals, adoptable pets, pay now, and coyote awareness, which is very important to take a look at too, especially when they do come into season. So very good to keep a look at that, especially for your small dogs as well. They do have their hours of operation Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, Tuesday and Thursdays from 8:30 to 6, and then Saturdays from 9 until 12 o'clock. Adoptions start at 10 o'clock a.m. on weekdays and 9 a.m. on the weekends. Adoptions stop 30 minutes prior to the close of the business. So you can also check out more information on their website. They're located at 4060 Kesslinger Road in Geneva. So you can definitely check them out, find them on their Facebook page. Don't forget, of course, you can also take a look at the Elgin City Council meetings. I know that last week we did have Mayor Dave Captain on the air. He is on the second and fourth Thursdays of every month. So you'll be able to listen to him. You'll be able to listen to see just kind of a general overview of what the meeting had, some of the agendas, the main things too. We don't usually go through every little detail, but we do go through what's generally the biggest ones. So if you want to check out the most recent Committee of the Whole and City Council meeting from March 25th, it is available online. I've talked about this before, of course, but for those of you who are just tuning in, who are listening now, they do offer a good list of the chapters. So if you want to skip through, if you're like, oh, I know exactly they were going to talk about this particular thing, or maybe even too, you have maybe a friend or family member that is scheduled to go to the meeting and they talked about it, they'll have that list there so you can actually skip through the video and you can find it. So it's all very important stuff, especially for folks who might find certain things important, others maybe not as much so, just depending on, of course, what works for you, what you are, what you're interested in, or what pertains to you. But again, it's the committee of the whole city council meetings. You can always find them online. They're always the second and fourth Wednesdays of the month, and that's why we have Mayor Dave Captain coming in the next day, fresh in the mind, and of course, telling you what happened at the meeting. We also do offer the phone lines open during those times too, so if you have any questions or comments, you can always, of course, feel free to call in during those times. Today is March 31st. It's the last day of March, which means the issue is still available for Fox Valley Magazine. Now, of course, it's still going to be up and available throughout the whole rest of the year. They have them all the way back to like 2015. So you can go back and look at any of these. But, of course, when it comes to time-sensitive things, this is definitely one. Featured dishes of the month that could be on specials for some places are still available. I might quickly go through some of that coming up during the Out to Lunch segment, just as kind of a last-minute thing to let you know, especially for some of the beers and the wines of the month that are featured. Now, of course, next month in April, they are already currently working on getting those. They go out and they already work for the month of April. They pretty much do it in March. And then in April, they do it for the month of May. And in May and June, that kind of thing. So again, you can find it. It's available. All of that's posted. You can find it on foxvalleymagazine.com. Beers of the month, wines of the month. They also do have a big, long row of different businesses to go to that do offer food. So it is definitely a food guide for the March edition. So again, I put that out there just in case you're looking for specific magazines in the Fox River Valley area that do offer maybe like a food guide. That's something that you're really looking forward. Really looking for. Maybe you are a collector of magazines, issues, and blog posts that do relate to food, right? This is a great way to hold dear to that. And you can even download it for yourself, the entire Fox Valley magazine for free. You can download it and print it out for yourself too if you want to print out any pages. So if you're a collector yourself, or maybe you're making a collage of some really delicious food, you want to, have catalog and magazine cutouts, great way to do it too, things like that. So just, creative ways to work with it, I guess you could say, but they've got a lot of really great food. Sweet Bakery Cafe is featured on there. They've got Alexander's Cafe. They've got Italian-inspired restaurants and a whole lot more. So it's definitely a restaurant guide, and they have a whole list, a full directory of some of the restaurants. So if you do want to take a look at that restaurant directory, that is definitely a gold mine. Yes, a gold mine. And I've been announcing this a lot during Out to Lunch and even during the community hour about this particular edition because there's a lot of information when it comes to food and restaurants, especially with the directory there too. So you want to hold on to that in case you need to check it out. I definitely think it's a good one for me to check out too. Maybe download it so that I can. I think you have to subscribe. Oh no, you don't have to subscribe. There it is. It's already downloaded. March edition for Fox Valley Magazine. Because then I can take a look at this directory and see some of these restaurants. I think it's really good to have. So check it out. That's foxvalleymagazine.com. I already downloaded the magazine for myself so I can look at it. You can also check out some other upcoming events too. This is coming up this Saturday, April 4th. I talked about this yesterday, but I'll mention it again. The Color Explosion Easter Egg Hunt in Elgin is coming up. This is at Festival Park. It's a very colorful experience. Elgin's Color Explosion Egg Hunt. This is a day packed with vibrant fun, laughter, and community celebration. It'll be held in Elgin's Festival Park Saturday, April 4th from 11 until 1. It's hosted by the Elgin Police Department and the amazing community partners. This is an event including face painting, bouncy houses, colorful egg hunts, music, and more. Event is free, registration is necessary, and space is limited, and it does look like it is sold out. So again, definitely, I wonder maybe if you can go in person, maybe you can still get some of that registration or if they'll let you in. But definitely wear clothes to get colorful because you might be maybe doing some painting or some coloring there. And if you get a little bit of some color on your shirt, you want to make sure it's a nice, cheap shirt that doesn't mind getting color on it. So that's been posted out there. You can find it. That's on foxvalleymagazine.com. The time is approaching 45 past the hour. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more here on the local community hour, WRMN. Stay tuned. For nearly 50 years, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council and Kane Senior Council have been dedicated to serving seniors in DuPage and Kane counties. Established in 1975, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council is a volunteer-driven 501c3 non-for-profit organization committed to helping older adults live with dignity. From providing nutritious meals to offering support services, the Kane Senior Council is there every step of the way. With programs designed to enhance independence and quality of life, they're proud to make a difference in the lives of their senior neighbors. To learn more or to volunteer, visit them at 418B Airport Road in Elgin or head to their website at caneseniorcouncil.org. Give them a call at 630-338-0999. That's 630-338-0999. That's the Kane Senior Council, caring for seniors because they deserve to live with dignity and respect. Visit caneseniorcouncil.org or call 630-338-0999 today.
My mom has taken up going to the park to practice yoga.
My dad's going to a club, but not a book club, a salsa club.
Finding new hobbies comes with age.
My mom has started getting lost and not knowing where she's going.
Becoming lost or disoriented doesn't. Confusion with time or place may be a sign of Alzheimer's. An early diagnosis can help improve the quality of life for your loved one. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you.
800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. 800-433-3082. That's 800-433-3082.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock sharing stories that were in the Elgin Courier News on March 31st, 1926. March made its debut late Elgin like the proverbial lion, and its exit will be made in the same roaring fashion with its accompaniment of heavy snow flurries and colder temperatures, with crippled streetcar service, stalled automobiles, and a setback to traffic movement generally in its wake. No immediate relief from present conditions is promised by the weather forecaster, the official prediction being more snow tonight with a maximum low temperature of 23. The present inclemency will continue for 24 hours. Elgin this morning was digging itself out of the snow from 4 to 10 inches of it. The high wind of last night piled up drifts from 2 feet to 6 feet in height on walks and streets. The wet and heavy texture of the snow has greatly retarded vehicular and streetcar traffic. With the heaviest snowfall on the ground in many seasons of spring, prospects for a pleasant vacation for the school children were questionable. The YMCA comes to the rescue and announces that the YMCA will host an open house Thursday or Friday of this week from 8:30 in the morning to 9 o'clock in the evening of each of the 2 days named. Special games have been arranged in the gymnasium, swimming pool, and boys department. There will be no charge of any kind made, and every boy in town, whether in grade or high school, is cordially invited to come down to the Y.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
And that is what happened on this day 100 years ago in Elgin. Now, could you picture it? It's 1926, and there was snow on the 31st. Now, today, there's no snow. So, listening to that, I kind of perked up a little bit. I'm like, oh, they had snow. They had that heavy of snow. So, the wacky Illinois weather has been around for a long time, okay? As we have expected, yes. Even back in 1926, on March 31st, they had 4 to 10 inches of snow. That is quite a bit of snow. So that was really cool to listen to. Maybe grateful that we didn't get any snow today. Now, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it too much, but the wacky Illinois weather has been going on for quite some time. So again, I love listening to these because there's so many interesting things that you can listen to, so many differences, but also a lot of similarities as well. So that's brought to you by the Elgin History Museum, of course. Please feel free to check out their website at elginhistory.org. Nothing beats actually going physically to their museum. They have so many really cool artifacts out there. They've got some names on the walls. I've got some of my family members' names on the walls. Pocket watches. They've got, of course, pictures. Just so many cool historical things and some really beautiful stories that are out there too. So definitely check it out. They have a huge, long, it's a 3-story building, Elgin History Museum. Definitely check it out. That is Elgin History. You can also go to Elgin 100 Years Ago audio program. You can actually find that on their website, which is something that we just played. So you can listen to it. It is every 7:30 a.m. every morning on WRMN. I try to make sure to also play it during the community hour and also during out to lunch as well to give them a little bit more of that recognition. If you do want to listen, they do have availability on the on these different audio programs that I just played. You can find it on their website as well too with the logo. So that nice logo that they made there. If you ever watch on YouTube and I play this, I usually put the logo up so that people know exactly what's going on. We're talking about the Elgin 100 years ago. So definitely good to check it out. They do a phenomenal job. I love that cute little background music that they put in there too. They do such a great job. Program is prepared, researched, and recorded by Elgin Area Historical Society members, including Alan Walters, Nick Friedman, Trisha Grosser, and Linda Rock as well. Also, Rebecca Miller, who's a museum educator, does a phenomenal job putting everything together. And of course, sound engineer and technical advisor Jim Swick also is fantastic as well. We have a huge list of some fantastic volunteers and members of the Elgin History Museum. So you got to give them pay them recognition as well. So great job, everyone, of course. We enjoy playing those programs and working with you as well, too. You can hear the tales of the City Hall politics, police, sports, society news, and more. Very cool that we have the opportunity to do that. So definitely check it out. That's elginhistory.org for more information. For the remainder of the time, let's take a look here and see what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area by pulling up some Facebook pages. Aurora Downtown District recently posted that you can support local and win big. The Aurora Regional Fire Museum Meat Raffle is your chance to score barbecue-ready prizes all summer long. 12 prizes are up for grabs currently. You can get those tickets and see prizes. They're available on a link that you can find on the Aurora Downtown District's Facebook page on this post. It is a meat raffle. Tickets are $25 each or $5 for $100. Drawing will be Tuesday, May 12th at 7 o'clock. If you want to take a look at the full list of prizes, there is that link that you can follow through this particular article posting. They've got all of these different prizes. I mean, look at that. They've got freezer pack, South Moon barbecue gift cards, strawberry barbecue certificate, fire starter feast meat package. I mean, the whole list is available on there. Pretty cool. Explore Elgin area, of course. If you are looking to not cook tonight, we encourage you to go out to the Palate to Palate event. But if you're unable to make it, there are a lot of different local businesses that you can find too. Danny's Pizza, Moretti's, Hart's Garage in Pingree Grove, Massey's Pizzeria in Carpentersville. So if you're looking for some good pizza to go out for tonight on a Tuesday, you can get some of those at those local fixins here in the Fox River Valley area. Explore Elgin area also said that, of course, the Elgin area is hopping this week. You can enjoy arts happy hour or girls' night out. Let's see what's happening coming up tonight at some other places. Gail Borden Public Library tonight has their comedy juggling and variety show, so you can enjoy that. Also, coming up tomorrow is a build your own board game night at the Distance Social. Now that sounds pretty fun. You build your own board game, you get to design it the way that you want it, you get to make up the rules. I mean, come on, if I was a kid and I got to make up my own rules for a board game, I'd be in heaven. I'd be like, you know what? I don't want to play by the darn rules of this normal board game that I play. Chutes and ladders. Come on, can't I get a little extra? Can I just skip that ladder? Can I just skip it? Or no. I meant to say, can I skip the slide? You want to go up the ladders. Obviously wouldn't be good at making those rules. But with that being said, that would be a lot of fun. Build your own board game night at the Distance Social. Now, of course, it's an adult place to go to, so no kids allowed. But you know, maybe if you have kids and they're like, "Oh, you get to go, but I can't." Well, can I make a game and then you just produce it for me, kind of thing, like a little client? I don't know. That'd be cute. They have a whole list of some other things that you can also check out too. You can find all of that as well. That is at exploreelginarea.com. Gail Borden Public Library also posted, and I did mention this yesterday, if you weren't able to attend the Reimagine Kid Space, you can relive the excitement and see every amazing moment captured from the event. There is videos and pictures that you can find on a Facebook post, a link that you can find. It's on Flickr. Flickr is a website that people use to post a lot of pictures on, especially photography pictures. I actually have an account that has some very old family pictures on there. I haven't posted in years on there, but Flickr is one that you can go to. But they do have that. Gail Borden Public Library is on Flickr. You can follow them and view all those cool pictures that they have available. Maybe even some older pictures, too, from the libraries of the past. Let's see some other things here as well. Aurora Police Department recently posted that Aurora Police Department recognizes Distracted Driving Awareness Month in April. It's an April enforcement campaign that's coming up. It's partnering with the Illinois Department of Transportation, the Illinois State Police, and more than 200 local law enforcement agencies to step up enforcement efforts throughout April in recognition of Distracted Driving Awareness Month. Throughout the month of April, officers will conduct increased enforcement focused on distracted driving violations, including the use of handheld electronic devices while operating a vehicle. In Illinois, using a phone without hands-free capability while driving is illegal. Officers will also be watching for other traffic violations that contribute to unsafe driving behaviors. So, again, this is a funded campaign with the federal traffic safety funds administered by the Illinois Department of Transportation. So, again, just good to take a look at that and to know about that as well. And then finally, before we head on out into our WRMN 10 o'clock news segment here, the Elgin Police Department recently posted that their records division is closed today. The normal operations will resume tomorrow. During this time, you will still be able to contact the records division via phone or call them or email them. They say thank you for your patience. With this being said, this does wrap it up here for the local community hour here on WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Up next, we've got the news segment. Stay tuned for more and more local programming coming your way. And don't forget Palate's Palette coming up tonight at 5:30, going until 8:30 at the Heritage Ballroom at the Edward Schock Center here in downtown Elgin. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be back again with more coming up for Out to Lunch in just a bit.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers